You know, it's really aggravating sitting there watching all you guys shoot. Because now I'm like freaking the hell out. Okay.
You got it. Hey, you start with it.
Okay. Okay, so when I was a kid, I was always that kid that had her head held high, always happy, always running around like crazy, always screaming. Nothing at all could get me down when I was a kid. I was always in the backyard up on the trapeze that we had on our swing set, and I didn't have a care in the world. So, all I ever wanted to be was in theater, like all of us here. I auditioned for the Art High School in my hometown, Jayville, Florida, when I was 13. And I got in. Not that I was surprised. By the time I was 13, I had already done multiple professional shows, not to toot my own horn, and I had gotten almost everything I had ever auditioned for. So why should high school be any different? In high school, I took acting classes, voice classes, script analysis classes, tech classes, dance classes, everything under the freaking sun, Jesse knows, to become a well-rounded performer. And nothing at all was getting me down in high school. I was having the time of my life. Until senior year. Senior year, our musical was Kiss Me Kate, and I was cast as Hattie, a.k.a. who? For 4 years, I had auditioned for shows and had gotten callbacks for lead and supporting characters, but had then gotten shoved in the ensemble when the director's favorites were chosen for the leads. The director of Kiss Me Kate was the director of the entire theater department at my high school. I thought she liked me. This was my 4th year with her. Great. She had always had words of encouragement, always thought, oh, you're great at this. Oh, you'd be a really good director, all this crap that she had said to me for 4 years, and I had willingly believed all of it. And one year, during Kiss Me Kate, in the middle of rehearsal, I'm up there singing the opening number like my character does, her one shining moment in the show, and I hear her scream at me from the back of the house. Stop! I trusted you to open this show, and you are letting me down. I know you can do better than this. Kiss Me Kate was one of the most horrific processes I have ever gone through in my life. Between nobody being prepared and the director literally screaming at everyone at every single rehearsal, it was incredibly rough. I would sit in the house doing my anatomy homework, and I would think to myself, what is this all worth? The director would come up to me. She would talk to me not only about the show and how much I was disappointing her, but about my college plans as well, because I was a senior. College is coming up. And I remember she came up to me one day and she said to me, "You know, I'm really glad that you're also auditioning for straight music programs, because whatever it is these musical theater programs are looking for, I just don't think you have it." So, I made it my goal to prove her wrong. While trucking down the road of life, although all things seem so, I just move on. When I can't find a single star to hang my wish upon, I just move on. I move on. Just when it seems we're out of dream and things have got us down, I don't despair, I don't go there, I hang my bonnet out of town. So as I play in life's ballet, I'm not the dying swan, I just move on, I move on. So, with one negative experience comes a positive one. I auditioned for UCF's BFA and was accepted. I remember, immediately after hearing this news, I wrote a note to the director of the theater department at my high school that said, "I will be attending the University of Central Florida with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Musical Theater. Thanks." And I left it on her desk. Didn't want to see her. Left it on her desk in an envelope. So later that day, she comes up to me at rehearsal. And literally, I swear to God this happened, may I be struck by lightning. She looks at me and she goes, "Is this a joke?" And I looked at her and I said, "Nope," and walked away. The most satisfying experience of my life. Nothing will ever compare to that. So, again, with the positive experience, then comes another negative one. I graduated, started UCF in the fall. And throughout my college experience, it has been an incredible uphill battle for me. Never felt like I was good enough. Always felt like I had to prove myself. Not only my professors, but to all of my classmates. It wasn't until junior year that I finally got a call back and was cast in Pajama Game, that I finally felt like I was doing something right. But then again, that experience wasn't all it was cracked up to be either. It was my style of show, my style of comedy, my style of music. I fit right in, and I loved every second of that show. But I felt like I was the only one. Throughout college, it was all about being fierce. Having never felt fierce in my life, I knew that I would never live up to what I was hearing around me. But that's when God decided to send me a little guardian angel who helped me through a lot. After taking classes with him and listening to all of his words of encouragement, I knew that I would be able to face the rest of my college experience and perhaps everything after that. So thank you, Jim. Because without you, I wouldn't be where I am. After all, nothing is more important than someone who supports you and wants to help you through your journey. Witches can be right, giants can be good. You decide what's right, you decide what's good. Just remember, someone is on your side, someone else is Thank you.